from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Right then.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Oh, alright then.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey!
Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Oh, too bad.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just
Rose,
thinking
what?
about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
Don't know. Dog? Child?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Alright, too bad.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
No, they're not.
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
No, you're really mean.
When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper.
Wait here.
Always end up in disaster.
Too bad.
This is the form you want. And
Sorry
here
about
are
that.
the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
You are welcome.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful
Alright.
with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
What's a yokel? Beats me.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
Alright. Another
Barry
page.
had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Oh, a little light. Dumb crow. This is probably someone else's house. The door's probably not going to be open. Never mind then.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson just parked his rear end in the studio.
Oh gosh, I don't care. Oh, an earthquake. Oh, it resets? That's not fun. I love ammo and everything. Hello? Oh, another one.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Hello? Oh. What was that?
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Oh boy. I like how you get these pages randomly throughout the game, and they tell little snippets of what's gonna happen.
The vision left me really
fun.
This was no head injury.
Guys, I think he's fine. Fine. Ooh. No. Shh.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Fine, quit your whining.
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here!
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far.
Ooh.
Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Where is it? Shh. Wow.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
What was that? Heard something. Is this the page?
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Oh, probably near.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need anti-licenses.
It was very loud.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Huh?
Fishing! For those visitors who purchase a park license, obey!
Oh my gosh.
At all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never! It's 100 yards.
Do bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
pets must be leashed.
Yeah, at all times.
Never It is
Against our law.
to remove any
Natural objects.
or historical artifacts from the fort.
Rose.
This includes even you of A
Find along the river.
or even simple berries.
Sarah.
Bad. Ah, what was that? Oh, wow. I need to find one of those things with a buttload of ammo. Whew. Just doing something. Alright. Hello?
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy.
Haha.
Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
What's that over there? Ooh.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
There it is. Thank you, game. So wait, where am I going? So I came from there. Let's go this way. I can run, I wasn't sure.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Blue. There you are. Oh, the shotgun. And the flare, nice. How many episodes does this have? 2? No, sorry, no. I'm on to 5 or 6. This way. Do 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 do. Oh wow. What? Ow. Oh. I was wondering what was hitting me before, because like I didn't see them attacking. Oh no. Oh.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Like I said before, oh no, yeah, I forget, like, I sometimes forget, like, I put these, like, so far ahead in the future. Hopefully I can get all three of them into a, one spot. This way. Ah, so you see him right in front of you. Alright, let's go. Bad. Jeez. For sure, I heard something.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason, packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo, things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Oh. Oh yeah, I never thought about who's leaving these. How many of them are there? Oh. Oh, come on, come on. I win.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
What? How far is this Lover's Peak thing? Like, my gosh.
Shit.
What? Oh, I thought it died. Look at me very angry. Oh no, they have their sickles. Who are you?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Do I get flares now?
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
R1.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
really as soon as I do it. Man.
Yeah, but let's move!
Whereas I'm not feeling well and other stuff, so thanks for watching. I'm going to end it here. Bye-bye. I'm going to make a summer update video probably soon. Yeah, okay, well, bye-bye. Thank you for watching.